Nestled deep within the heart of the African continent lies the sunlit village of Umuike. Life unfolds at a slower pace here, dictated by the rising and setting of the sun and the rhythm of the earth. It was in this village that a young orphan named Obina found himself navigating the complexities of life. He lived with Mama Ifeoma, a woman whose heart was as vast as the African sky. She raised him as her own, offering him the warmth and security he desperately needed. Though the villagers, bound by their own traditions and fears, often kept their distance, casting curious and sometimes wary glances his way. Mama Ifeoma's unwavering love became Obina's anchor, a constant source of hope in a world that often felt uncertain. He spent his days diligently helping with chores around their small home, learning the value of hard work and responsibility. As the sun began its descent, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Obina would often find solace beneath the ancient baobab tree, its massive branches reaching towards the heavens like welcoming arms. It was there, in the quiet stillness of the afternoon, that he would lose himself in daydreams, dreaming of a place where he truly belonged, a place where he was fully accepted. Mama Ifeoma, wise and perceptive, often told him, her voice filled with warmth and reassurance, "Your beginnings, my child, do not define your journey. It is the strength of your heart and the choices you make that will ultimately shape your path." While others in the village saw only an orphan, a child without a clear lineage or defined place, she saw a boy destined for greatness, a boy with the potential to rise above his circumstances and make a lasting impact on the world. Obina's gentle spirit, his innate kindness, and his quiet curiosity set him apart from the other children in the village, marking him as someone special. Yet, beneath the surface of his quiet strength, he longed for acceptance, for the feeling of belonging that seemed to elude him. Obina's mind overflowed with questions about the stars, the mountains, and his own place in the world. His kindness was boundless, helping villagers and caring for injured animals, though few noticed his compassion. At night, he dreamed of family and adventure, clinging to hope as his only inheritance. Mama Ifeoma watched him with love and sorrow, knowing a secret about his past that would one day change everything. Excitement swept Umuike as Chief Okena of Igweocha arrived, his presence commanding awe. Obina watched from behind the baobab, feeling an inexplicable connection when the chief's eyes met his. Chief Okena, too, was struck by the boy's familiar gaze. Throughout the ceremony, the chief's thoughts returned to Obina, sensing a bond he couldn't explain. The villagers were oblivious, but a silent thread of destiny had been woven. For Obina and the chief, something profound had begun. The seed of a hidden truth was planted that day. As the African night deepened, casting long shadows from the moonlit hut, Obina, his heart heavy with the day's strange events, sought out Mama Ifeoma. He confided in her, telling her about his unsettling encounter with the chief and the cryptic words that were exchanged. He recounted every detail, hoping she could shed some light on the mystery. With a heavy heart, burdened by a secret she had kept for so long, she revealed a golden lion head locket, a piece of ornate jewelry, heavy with history and significance. It was Obina's only tangible link to his past, his only clue to his origins, a silent testament to a life he never knew. She explained with a tremor in her voice that he was found as a baby, abandoned near the village outskirts. The locket, she said, was the only thing found with him, marking him as the lost son of Chief Okena, heir to the throne. The truth shook Obina to his core. He was not just an orphan, a simple village boy, but a prince, a member of the royal bloodline, destined for leadership. Mama Ifeoma's unwavering love and care had given him a home, a family, a sense of belonging, but his destiny, it seemed, called him to seek the chief, to confront his past, and to understand his future. With new courage, fueled by the revelation and a burning desire to understand his identity, Obinna resolved to face his past, no matter the cost. He would claim his birthright not for power or glory, but to understand who he truly was and where he belonged. He would do it for himself and for Mama Ifeoma, the woman who raised him, the only mother he had ever known, and whose love had shaped him into the man he was today. As the first rays of dawn kissed the horizon, painting the sky with hues of gold and amber, Obinna, his small hand tightly clutching the golden locket, sought solace and strength in Mama Ifeoma's comforting presence. He knew what he had to do. Together, they approached the heart of the village, where Chief Okena, a figure of immense respect and authority, sat upon his traditional throne, ready to hear the concerns of his people. The chief, a man of keen observation, immediately recognized the intricate design of the locket, a familiar emblem from a time long past. With a mix of trepidation and hope, Obinna began to recount his incredible journey, the trials he had faced, and the unwavering belief that had guided him home. He told his story, but words alone were not enough. To truly prove his identity, to dispel any lingering doubts, Obinna summoned the depths of his memory and sang a tender lullaby, a melody passed down through generations, a song only the chief's family would intimately know. As the familiar notes filled the air, a wave of emotion washed over Chief Okena. Tears welled in his eyes, a testament to the profound recognition that stirred within him his long-lost son. The prince he had mourned for so many years had miraculously returned to him. The news spread like wildfire and the entire village erupted in joyous celebration, a symphony of drums, song, and dance filling the air. Obinna was welcomed with open arms and celebrated as the rightful heir, embraced as a prince returning home. But amidst the celebrations, Obinna never forgot the kindness he had received. He honored Mama Ifeoma and, remembering his own past, he established a loving home for other orphaned children, a sanctuary where they could find warmth, security, and a sense of belonging. He made a solemn vow that no child would ever have to feel the crushing weight of loneliness and abandonment again. And so, Obinna's remarkable journey, his unwavering spirit, and his triumphant return became a cherished legend, whispered from generation to generation, a powerful reminder that even from the humblest of beginnings, greatness can blossom, and that hope can guide us through the darkest of times. If you found inspiration in this tale of resilience and belonging, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. This is Storytime, Time, where we bring you more inspiring tales from around the world.